Introduction to AWS Amplify AppSync integration. AWS Amplify is a development platform that helps you build scalable mobile and web applications, while AppSync is a managed GraphQL service that makes it easy to build scalable and secure APIs. In this tutorial, we will explore how to use AWS Amplify AppSync integration to build a scalable and secure API for your application. Step 1. Setting up AWS Amplify. To get started with AWS Amplify AppSync integration, you need to set up an AWS Amplify project. First, install the AWS Amplify CLI and then run the command amplify init to create a new Amplify project. This will create a new directory with the basic structure for your project. Step 2. Creating an AppSync API. Next, you need to create an AppSync API. Run the command amplify add API to create a new API. This will prompt you to choose the type of API you want to create, such as GraphQL or REST. Choose GraphQL to create an AppSync API. Step 3. Defining your schema. After creating the API, you need to define your schema. The schema defines the structure of your data and the types of queries and mutations that can be performed on it. You can define your schema using the GraphQL schema definition language. Step 4. Integrating with AWS Amplify. To integrate your AppSync API with AWS Amplify, you need to install the AWS Amplify API package and import it into your application. You can then use the API package to interact with your AppSync API. Step 5. Using the AppSync API. Once you have integrated your AppSync API with AWS Amplify, you can start using it in your application. You can use the API to perform queries and mutations on your data. For example, you can use the API to fetch a list of items or create a new item. Best practices. When using AWS Amplify AppSync integration, there are several best practices to keep in mind. First, make sure to define a clear and concise schema that accurately reflects the structure of your data. Second, use resolvers to handle complex logic and keep your schema simple. Finally, use authentication and authorization to secure your API and ensure that only authorized users can access your data. Conclusion. In conclusion, AWS Amplify AppSync integration is a powerful tool for building scalable and secure APIs. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you can create a scalable and secure API for your application. Remember to define a clear and concise schema, use resolvers to handle complex logic, and use authentication and authorization to secure your API. With AWS Amplify AppSync integration, you can build a robust and scalable API that meets the needs of your application.